as well as our school district. I really want to congratulate and thank a number of different groups. I'd like to start with our governing board, because without the governing board support, we would never have attained the grade that we have. This is the first time in Page Unified School District history that they have earned a B as a district letter grade. And a lot of that goes to the governing board. It goes out to our students, it goes out to our staff, our parents, as well as our community. So that is truly an accomplishment. And I'd just like to recognize our schools as well. Manson Mesa receiving an A letter grade, Page High School receiving a B letter grade, Page Middle School a C letter grade, and Desert View Intermediate receiving a B letter grade. It doesn't happen by accident that our students are working to achieve and earning those letter grades that reflect the work of our teachers, our staff, and their parents. The other piece I'm very excited and looking forward to is we are hosting our cultural event in the CAB tomorrow. The middle school, high school, and Desert View will have an opportunity. And I'm actually more excited about next Wednesday, when our elementary school students will have an opportunity from Lakeview to come over in the morning, our preschool to come in the morning, and then to close out the day with Desert View with some incredible performances that are truly tailored to capture their interest. So I'm very excited about the next 2 weeks. That's all I have.
Awesome, thank you. Okay, no, we don't have any unfinished business at this time, so we'll move into item number 6, the governing board consent agenda, and this is an action item. All right, a copy of the consent agenda is available at the district office. All items will be listed will be considered as a unit by the governing board and will be approved with one motion. There will not be a separate discussion of these items unless a board member requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered as a separate item. I need a motion to approve.
I make a motion to approve the items on the consent agenda.
Okay, need a second?
I'll second the motion, but I do have a comment.
Okay.
I just wanted to, in regards to agenda 6I, just a reminder to the board and PUSD to follow through with the IPP and continue to make that a good working progress for our district.
Okay. At this time, are we?
No, that was my only comment, that's it.
Okay,
Yeah, but I make the second motion.
okay, thank you. I'll call for the vote at this time. All in favor? Aye. Thank you. Next up, we have 7, the calendar of events, upcoming events. Let's get it pulled up here. We've got quite a few. Looks like some PD days, basketball, obviously Thanksgiving, the Holiday Classic tournament, and it looks like some soccer starting up. So you can look at those and try to attend. Additional agenda, sorry.
I'm sorry. On November 13th, Multicultural Night, 6:30 to 8:30, I believe that is not going to take place this year. It'll just be the multicultural activities during the day, just FYI. That's listed on this calendar of events.
Okay,
Thank you.
thank you. Okay, moving on to item 8, additional agenda items. 8A is approval of ratification and routine personnel items, hiring, transfers, stipend, extra duty, pay changes.
I make a motion.
Sorry, I need a motion.
I make a motion to approve the ratification of routine personnel items, hire, transfer, stipends, extra duty, pay changes.
My second.
Okay. Superintendent.
Clerk Mangum, members of the governing board, this item is normally in our consent agenda. I believe that as the voting unfolds, you will identify why it is in the additional agenda items.
Okay, I'll call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
And
Any opposed?
I don't oppose, but I need to abstain because one of the people on this list is related to me.
Perfect, thank you. Okay, we'll move on to item B, discussion and possible approval of the board docs diligent community proposal. Need a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the item.
Okay, I've got a motion, I need a second.
I'll second.
Clerk Mangum, members of the governing board, I had an opportunity to participate in a presentation of the platform Diligent Community. As we've been looking at board docs and had inquired about expanding the use of board docs to other board subcommittees as well as site councils, took the opportunity to look at what board docs could do in including additional services, which would also mean additional fees. Had a complete presentation on Diligent Communities, and really found it to parallel at a lesser cost to add greater opportunities for other groups to use. Now, I know that change is not always easy. However, we will have an opportunity to access both Diligent Community and board docs, whatever you're comfortable with, until we get to that place where we can make the full transition over. My objective, however, is January 1 to move over to Diligent Community for our public access to our, what we now know as board docs. Board members will continue to have access to both until they tell me I'm good with Diligent Community. I would urge approval of this change.
Okay. Any comments? Call for the vote. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Okay, 8C is a second read and possible adoption of approval of policy advisory September 2024. Volume 36, number 5, policy BAA, evaluation of school board, board evaluation, DJE bidding, purchasing procedures, GCFC, professional staff certification and credentialing requirements, GDFA support staff qualifications and requirements, IGA curriculum development, IMG animals in schools. I need a motion and a second.
I make a motion to approve the second reading and the adoption of the policies as stated on our agenda.
I second.
Thank you.
Clerk Mangum, members of the governing board, as you shared, this is a second read. We have had an opportunity to do a first read. We also took time and I provided a brief of the policy changes, all of which are really driven by statutory requirements. I would urge approval of these policies as presented.
Awesome. Any comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Motion passes. All right, 8D, information item only, DJER bidding purchasing procedures, GCFCE, professional staffing certification, credentialing requirements, GDFA support staff qualifications and requirements, IMGR animals in school, JLCDR medicines administering medicine to students. Need a motion in a second.
No motion,
Oh, sorry.
it's information. Clerk Mangum, members of the governing board, these are the regulations associated with the policies that were just approved by the board. The reason that it is an information item, regulations do not require approval by the governing board, but regulations come just as a information only item on the board agenda, so no further action is needed.
Perfect, thank you. Moving on to number 9, future items. We have none at this time, but if you do have anything, please give 5 days notice, right? 5 working days. And then number 10, our favorite one, adjournment.
I make a motion to adjourn at 6:13 PM Alpha time.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you.
Okay.
Just like that.